I am super excited because we have a great guest. Again, I am the gift that keeps on giving you. I keep bringing you guests. So today, I am excited to introduce our guest, but I'm not going to give it to you yet. I got to tease you first. So why don't you come and be more with me right now?
Close the doors, walk across the corridor. We got something to show you. Media is our repertoire.
As I said before our break, I have a fantastic guest for you, and we're going to talk all things podcasting. We're also going to talk about the latest documentary that she has going and a bunch of other things. I can't wait. You know what? Let me stop talking. Marisa, are you here somewhere?
She is in the building. Yes, ma'am. What's up, Dr. Tachi?
What is up, Marisa? Oh my goodness. Now, let me tell you why I'm so excited to have you here. Not only are you you are the queen of all media, as I like to call you. You've got podcasting going on, so you've got audio. You've ventured out into video, which is one big thing I want to talk about, but you also happen to be my CQ sister. We met because of Club Quarantine with DJ D Nice, and I'm just so thankful to have met you and thankful that you are coming on Be More today.
I am so honored to be here. See, I had to dress a little fancy for you. I had to put the stars on because I see you as a star of the media world. And so when I see your name pop up in CQ, I'm just like, I hit the flowers emoji like 20 times. I'm like, Dr. T, 25 exclamation points. Let me get her all the flowers because what you do out in the media world and who you have on and your guests is just absolutely so phenomenal. So thank you for inviting me on.
Well, I feel the same way about you. So the flowers are mutual, my dear. Fantastic. So you know what? Let's do this. For people who may not know you, I want you to thoroughly, did you hear what I said? Thoroughly introduce yourself and who you are. Go ahead.
Thank you so much. My name is Marisa Tigney. I am the host of Heard That with Marisa Tigney podcast on all podcast platforms, as well as a YouTube channel.
You saw an opportunity to go beyond podcasting and enter the world of video, not as a level up necessarily, but as a tandem to what you do with podcasting. So tell us a little bit about this mini documentary that you've just created and produced.
First of all, I never think in the world that I would do video, because you're behind the microphone, you're interviewing your guests and you're like going, okay, this is good. I got my Heard That shirt on. Everybody's seeing that, and then it evolves into a store and people are supportive and all that there. You and I met during Club Quarantine, and the day that D Nice came on is the day that I lost my full-time job. I was furloughed that morning. And so as furloughed that morning, I'm traveling in my car, but it was like an overwhelming peace with little bits of panic in between. Like, okay, how long is this going to last? How long am I going to be furloughed? Hopefully 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, I should be back to work. This whole thing is going to subside. I mean, obviously, and I know 16 months later, it did not happen. So Club Quarantine happens. He gets on that night in March. I will say March 18th, and 100,000 people are in the club. It was the coolest thing. I'm like, okay, he's playing music that I grew up to. He's playing jams that I didn't even know this particular artist did, and but everybody's just dancing and having a good time and chatting it up. And celebrities that you never thought that you'd be in the same chat as you, are all in there. And so he's playing this music, and then it just continues to evolve and it grow and everything else. And then he announces that he's getting ready to do a CQ live at various locations. And he announced that he was getting ready to do the Hollywood Bowl. And that was one of the places that I always wanted to go to was the Hollywood Bowl because of some classic movies that I saw, because I'm a classic movie fan. Thank God for TCM because, I can talk classic movies all day. Where they had certain scenes that was shot at the Hollywood Bowl. And I'm like, man, that'd be so amazing to, go there for a concert or, a venue because, I love Hollywood, love Los Angeles, California. And so when he announced that, I was like, I have to go. I have to go. I have to meet these amazing people that brought me through a very difficult time, that danced with me, that, talked to me in the chat, that said hi to me, don't know me from Adam, I don't know him, And, you know, I just have to do this. And then I thought to myself, I want to turn this into a celebration and a thank you letter of what Derek has done for so many people in Club Quarantine. And I want it to be where these people tell their story of what Club Quarantine means to them. So the documentary, the mini documentary that I have on my YouTube channel is Thank You, D Nice. You know, a celebration of Club Quarantine. A CQ Live is a thank you, D Nice. In Los Angeles, CQ LA. And it's basically a celebration of music. It was a celebration of love. It's what I saw when we were all gathered in the Lowe's hotel lobby when D Nice surprised all of us and came by. I was blessed to tell him what he has done for me. But wow. Dr. Tachi, I wanted to turn the camera on the people. I wanted people that heard of Club Quarantine but thought it was, you know, just a fad or, you know, a flash in the pan. You know, or people that was just like, oh, well, you know, it's fake. I mean, we can listen to music all day long and everything else. Music saw everybody during the most difficult time that I can recall in history. And to have someone who was used to doing gigs and special events and is well known from his background history of Boogie Down Productions and so forth, to come on there on his time and to invite an audience in and to captivate all of us with music. Music saw all of us. You know, people say the Club Quarantine seen and unseen. I didn't see all that. I saw it as music saw everybody because it brought everybody all together, chatting, getting to know one another. And so when I physically was there and I saw everyone and I saw how people connected immediately to each other. And people got to understand this. You got hundreds of people in the lobby, a really nice hotel. No security was needed, no police intervention, nothing. Majority of the people were minority. Most of the people that were there were women, Black women, okay? And not one time did the hotel staff have to worry about what was going on. They didn't have to, you know, call security backup. There was no police presence, nothing. Everyone was genuinely having a good time. There was connections happening. There was selfies happening, tears, hugs. The vibes when Derek said, you always says good, you know, good vibes only. That's exactly what the weekend was. It was all good vibes everywhere you went. No arguments, no spatting, no nothing. And so I wanted to caption the essence of that. And I'm so grateful for the people that agreed to come on and be part of this project that was so special to me. You know, iMovie is an amazing thing. And shout out to the woman that edited my stuff, Jen Rodriguez. I was just in the director's chair and I said, here's all this footage. I want it to be where it's about the love of music. It's about the gratitude that the people have. And it's a thank you letter to Derek Jones for what he has done for all of us. And that's, I'm so grateful for the feedback that I've gotten, that people saw that. And that's that I did my job because I wanted to capture all that.
When you emotionally broke, settled in our knowledge and conversations.